A lady named Naomi, who has gotten up to the age of getting married, was trusting God for her own husband. Every day she wakes up from her bed, she puts it into prayer, asking God to give her her own husband. This she did continuously until God heard her prayer and promised to bless her with her own husband, but if only she could wait on him. However, 1 year later, Naomi was still believing in God to fulfill his promise. She kept on fasting and praying, expecting God to bless her with her own husband. But a few months later, Naomi started becoming worried over the delay of God's promise to her and began to lose trust and confidence in God. She became impatient and started doubting the possibility of God fulfilling his promise to her. And finally, she lost trust in God. Thereafter, she chooses to look for another alternative, believing that God is delaying or may have forgotten about her. So a man named Joshua saw Naomi and asked for her hand in marriage. Naomi, without seeking the face of God, due to her worries and impatience and doubt over God's faithfulness to fulfill his promise, quickly said yes to Joshua, just because she cannot wait for God anymore. And they both got married. 6 months into her marriage with Joshua, she began to regret it because of the harsh treatment and conditions she received from him, which includes nagging, starving, beating, and insults. One day while Naomi was in her husband's house crying, God whispered to her and reminded her of his promise to her, which she impatiently lost. And God told her that the day she gave up was the day the man he had prepared for her was coming to meet her. When she heard this, she wept bitterly because of her impatience and regretted losing faith and doubting and not waiting on God's promise to come to pass in her life. However, it was too late for her because she was already married and there was nothing God could do about it. Morals from these stories: learn to pray, learn to wait, and have faith in God's promise. Never doubt God's faithfulness to fulfill his promises. Keep trusting in God and don't give up on God, for he won't give up on you. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on our next upload. See you next time.